It's been a minute. Um, I faltered a little bit in my eyes. I drank tonight, and two other times yesterday, and once in Nevada, once or twice in Nevada. I had to go out there for work, and stayed strong for most of the time. And then I went out with a bunch of people from work. We went to Tahoe for snowboarding and stuff. Really good time. Was sober that whole time. And then that next weekend I drank a little bit. Not really a reason behind it. I wasn't sad at that time. Once I drank, I was. Thought about it a lot. I've also faltered in the whole women thing. I was talking to a few women, and I should not have been, because that goes against what I planned for myself and what I wanted to do for myself. Yeah, I've also lost like 15 pounds. I was going to the gym pretty consistently, so that might have contributed to it a little bit, but I also just lost weight because I just haven't, my appetite's been gone for whatever reason. I'm also sick right now, so that could be part of it. But not good. Not good at all. Overall, I'd say I'm doing decent mentally. I didn't fuck over any women. I didn't do anything like that. I realized I wasn't in the position to be around them, considering I'm still hung up on my ex. And I ended things. I only had relations with one woman and one from my past as well. And I've cut all of them off. I'm gonna try to get back on the right path, because it's not beneficial for me to do such things. I don't know. I struggle with all of these things because, like, life really does feel empty without her here, and knowing everything that's happened in the last couple months. It's just a lot to go through, and I think I faltered because of that. Part of it being my ex kind of going, which I understand. Another part of that being being underway, working 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. That shit wasn't easy. At night, mind you, when it's like 8 degrees at night, that shit is terrible. Another huge part of that being halfway through me in Nevada, I found out that my grandmother, who I consider my mother, can't talk right now. And might be going into hospice soon. And my aunt telling me that she's going home, or she's going to Florida for 2 months, and that my grandmother might not make it. And that is a huge challenge for me. Huge challenge for me, because I know that I'd never be ready for this day to come. Yeah. And I've thought about talking to my ex regarding it, or like reaching out or something, because that's literally when I heard the news, that's the first thing that came to mind. Didn't, which is good, I guess. But definitely the thought popped in my head. And then on top of that, my car's in the shop, which is stressful. It's not like it makes me sad or anything, but it's stressful because I don't have transportation, and my engine needs to be replaced, which is kind of ass. So that is kind of what it is. So, yeah. But I noticed before I started drinking minorly again that the feelings, or the thoughts about my ex were fading, where it wasn't as much. It wasn't like every day I'm thinking about her and all of that, even though nobody ever compared. I wasn't thinking about her constantly, and like she wasn't the only thought in my mind. Yeah, I followed a bunch of people, a bunch of women on her birthday, which I didn't mean to do it on her birthday. It's just kind of how the shit happened. And she blocked me on everything, like everything left other than Facebook. So I know that she still cared and still looked at me or whatever. And not that I should even think about that, because it's not like, doesn't like, why does it matter? You know, like, of course she thinks about me. We broke up, you know what I mean? And I just kind of proved her right by doing what I did. Which part of me believes that, but also part of me is like, we're broken up and it's been like a month and a half. But she meant more to me than the actions that I displayed. And I wish she knew that. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think a lot now about like, I don't know if it's the drinking or what, but I think a lot about like texting her, calling her, or whatever, and like, hey, this is the situation. I get what I did wrong. Not even that, just like I miss you in my life. We don't have to date. We don't have to do anything like that, but I miss you around me. That sort of thing. I think about that a lot. And I never realized like what I had. And she said this before, is that or she didn't say it, but she liked posts of like, I won't be jealous when you're with another girl, but when you see me with someone else, you're gonna feel broken or whatever the fuck, because you know what you lost. And with her blocking me, I think that it might not have been completely true. Not trying to sound like an asshole when I say that, but I think she does care in that aspect. But with that, I don't know how the fuck I would handle seeing her with someone else. I would take back everything in this world to fix that. I'd go through every problem I've ever had. I'd do every hard trial and tribulation that I've ever been through to just fix that one situation, because that woman gave so much of a fuck about me. And the thing I think I like with the women that I've been with recently that I kind of forgot about is that, no offense to women, but not all of them are not only gorgeous, which there's plenty of gorgeous women, so that quality is like down here, right? She's gorgeous, not saying she isn't, but that quality is right here, right? That's the baseline. The ability to hold a conversation and be like intellectual with shit is like way up here. Way up here. And she had that. And her morals, her ideologies, like everything were there. And I just took that for granted, and I cheated, and I did her wrong. And I've said this before in these videos and whatnot, that I will never live it down. I won't. Because even if I find someone that's like that, first off, finding someone exactly like that, that's as gorgeous, as smart, as fun to be around, like everything, that is so hard. Especially where I'm at in California. Bro. And the chances of that woman that I find not being a whore, next to none, bro. I will never have anything bad to say about that woman. And it doesn't piss me off. I thought it pissed me off before, but it doesn't. She's never done anything wrong to me, and that is, I can't even speak the words to describe that. Hair's growing back. That's something, right? My fucking hairline's fucked, but it's growing back. It's the only step that I feel like I haven't failed. Still pray somewhat, still do all the other things, but still not over. And I think I need to take my time to figure that out and see if I eventually want to try to reach out, which I know the chance of that working is 0. think I lost the soulmate. And that sounds corny, but I'm 25. I've never met a woman that is like that. And this is like the prime year of my life. So the chance of me finding a woman like that in the future, I've been dating since I was 17, or I guess middle school, but you don't really count that, so let's just go 16. The chance of me finding that in the future after 7, 8, 9 years, like that's a 1 in 9 year chance as of right now. And I don't want to date. I don't want to try. I don't want to do any of that. Like, I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've lived out most of the things that I've wanted to ever do. Some of the things that I've wanted to do, I just don't want to do anymore. And my moral compass has changed, and I recognize that anytime I have recently been with a woman, I just get disgusted. And even now, like, anytime I'd be drunk before, I'd want to meet a woman or whatever the fuck, and it's just not my interest anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna do a lot of thinking tonight. Try to go from there. But it sucks, dude. It's always these months that have all the crazy shit going on, and we're there now. So how am I gonna make it through it? Just a big question. Also thinking about getting back into college, but changing my degree path to aerospace engineering, just to better myself. Yeah, just figure it all out as I go. But yeah. This is my dog Mello. She's gained weight. She's like 65 pounds. Can't really see her. She's a good girl though. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. She's a big girl now. She's a big good girl. Big good girl. Ain't that right, Bubba? But yeah. Okay, baby, don't climb on me over here. I'll update you when I have something. Other than that, I hope all of you are reaching your goals, and God bless you. All love to you, and good luck with life.